Hey guys, it's Bobby. This is part 5. Now, this one's about Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. 3 figures to review, in fact. Got Ravage, the Decepticon, and Autobots Wheelie and Chromia. Now, I'll start off with Chromia. She's a female Autobot, as a lot of you know. And, well, she appeared in the movie with her sisters RC and Flare-Up, the pink and purple motorcycles. Actually, I have an original variation of RC in my closet. I'll have to go look for it. Anyway, her design is really cool. I like the tribal graphics on her vehicle mode, which, as you can tell, motorcycle. Now, this stand has two functions. One as a stand for when she's in robot and vehicle mode, because otherwise she'll topple over, and to link up to become a blaster when she's in vehicle mode. But you gotta hold her. And another cool feature is this little bulb-like thing. It looks like a mini light bulb, but it's actually a projectile for her blaster here, which is actually disguises itself as her seat. You just fire it. Let me find. There we go. Fire in the hole. There we go. And I think I hit my floor. I'll have to check later. Anyway, in case you guys are wondering where the Autobot symbol is, it's right here on the vehicle mode seat. And the only problem I have with her is trying to keep her torso right here together. Because as you can tell, it could come split in two real easily, but it's supposed to, of course, do that when you're transforming her to from robot to vehicle mode and vice versa. But other than that, she's a really cool Autobot. Her face looks very female. And yeah, I mean, it's just a really good design. And I just hope they release RC and Chromia soon. That way I can put all three of them together. Now, next up is Ravage. I'd like to start off right from the bat that the Decepticon symbol is right here on his back. Now, I like the design. It's sort of paying homage to the original Ravage that we all grew up with, in which he was a Black Panther. In this case, he's a Black Jaguar, only he's cycloptic. And you can actually rotate his body, which is another cool feature. He turns into a Cybertronian missile. In fact, the wings are right here on his underbelly. And he's got these leg-mounted cannons. Another cool thing is his tail, which, it's supposed to be like this when he's in vehicle mode. I like to make him look like he's got a scorpion tail and sort of give Scorponok a run for his money. And the Mech Alive, as they call it, feature on him is this. Pull a little thing here, and his head extends to open his mouth and make his ears go back. And yeah, in the movie he was pretty cool. And these cannons and just the overall appearance makes him look even more threatening, and not a bad cat that needs to be put down. Not that I encourage that, of course. But very cool. And who knows, maybe I'll get Soundwave and put them together. And last but not least is Wheelie. In the movie, he started off as a Decepticon and then became an Autobot after meeting Jetfire. He's nothing like his namesake, who, as a lot of you know, was like an Autobot child and befriended the Dinobots years ago. Now, the cool thing is his head right here, and when he turns into a remote-controlled toy car. I forgot to mention that part too, and actually that's how we meet him is when he's in that mode. His Mech Alive feature is that his Autobot symbol can be switched to Decepticon and back. But when you put him in vehicle mode, you gotta have it on the Autobot, because this little bar here that allows you to rotate it, switch it, has to be horizontal when you do it. And the only difficult problem I have with him is making him stand properly, because I mean he's got these little things for feet and the wheels don't help. I mean, I'm able to do it some half the time. And I like how I can, like when he's in vehicle mode, I would make his eyes appear and I like extend from back, like he's going, "What are you looking at, ugly, ugly?" It's just really, but he also looks threatening. You'd think he was a Decepticon, but it's the fact that he's an Autobot through and through. And he, of course, realized just fighting for justice is a lot better than fighting for evil. Of course, according to his profile, it's because he became a Decepticon because he was scared. And that's my review for these 3 toys. This ends part 5.